There are dreams you forget within seconds, and then there are the others. The dreams that feel older than you, places you somehow recognize, hallways you have walked before, cities that do not exist, yet feel more familiar than your own neighborhood. Some people return to the same dream locations for years. The same hotel, the same staircase, the same ocean, the same figure standing silently at the edge of the room. What if these are not dreams at all? What if sleep is not escape from reality, but temporary access to another layer of it? Welcome to Mysterious Encounters. Tonight's recovered file examines one of the oldest mysteries in human consciousness. The dream beneath the dream, the strange possibility that certain dreams are not imagined, but encountered. Across cultures, people describe recurring dream environments with disturbing consistency. Infinite schools, empty malls, flooded cities, endless hotels, underground transit systems, staircases leading nowhere, rooms hidden behind rooms. The details vary slightly, but the emotional atmosphere remains identical. Silence, distance, observation, and the overwhelming feeling that the dream is not random. Some report returning to the same place repeatedly across decades. Not remembering it, revisiting it. Dream researchers often dismiss this as subconscious pattern generation, but certain cases become difficult to explain. People describing nearly identical dream architecture without ever meeting. Children reporting recurring dream figures before exposure to similar imagery. Locations appearing in dreams years before being encountered in waking life. The deeper mystery is not whether dreams contain meaning. The deeper mystery is why some dreams feel spatially real, as though consciousness is navigating somewhere rather than inventing it. One of the most disturbing dream phenomena is the false awakening. You wake up, you walk through your room, check your phone, brush your teeth. Then something feels wrong, the lighting, the silence, the geometry of the hallway, and suddenly you realize you are still dreaming. Some people report layers of false awakenings stacked inside one another, dreams within dreams within dreams, each layer feeling increasingly realistic. Why does the mind generate experiences specifically designed to imitate waking reality? And why do false awakenings often produce overwhelming dread? Perhaps because they temporarily destroy the most important illusion human consciousness possesses: certainty. The certainty that we know when we are awake. Once that boundary weakens, reality itself begins feeling unstable. Throughout history, people have reported dream figures that feel different from ordinary dream characters. They do not behave randomly. They observe silent figures standing in doorways, people without faces, a presence beside the bed, something watching from the far end of a corridor. Carl Jung believed certain dream entities emerged from the collective unconscious, deep archetypal structures shared across humanity, but some experiences feel stranger than symbolism. Sleep paralysis victims across cultures repeatedly describe nearly identical beings. Shadow figures, watchers, silhouettes with impossible stillness, often accompanied by pressure, paralysis, electrical vibration, intense awareness. Science explains this as neurological overlap between dreaming and waking consciousness. But that explanation does not fully answer the emotional intensity. People often say the same thing afterward. It felt real, not visually real, existentially real. Modern neuroscience assumes dreams are internally generated hallucinations, but another theory exists. What if waking consciousness is the filter, and dreams occur when the filter weakens? During waking life, the brain narrows perception into stable reality, identity, language, time, physical consistency. But during sleep, those structures loosen, the subconscious expands, memory fragments merge, symbol replaces logic. Perhaps dreams feel strange because consciousness is no longer fully locked into ordinary perception. Ancient traditions often treated dreams as journeys, communications, encounters, thresholds, not fantasy, navigation. This would explain why some dreams contain impossible emotional depth, why certain dream locations feel ancient, why some dreams remain vivid for decades, while entire years of waking life disappear into blur. The dream beneath the dream may not be fiction. It may be the deeper layer hidden beneath waking consciousness itself. Modern civilization trains people to disconnect from dreaming. Sleep is treated as interruption. Dreams are dismissed as meaningless noise. Screens flood consciousness until the final seconds before unconsciousness. The machine prefers exhausted minds because dreaming reconnects humans with symbolic thinking, emotion, memory, archetype, mystery. Dreams resist algorithmic control because they are non-linear. They do not obey productivity, they do not obey branding, they do not obey logic, and sometimes, dreams reveal truths the waking mind spends enormous energy suppressing: fear, longing, grief, identity, the strange emptiness beneath modern life. Perhaps this is why some people avoid sleep itself, because deep down, they sense something waiting there. Perhaps dreams are not places the mind creates. Perhaps they are places consciousness visits when the waking filter shuts down, a deeper layer beneath ordinary reality, a symbolic ocean shared across humanity. Most dreams dissolve because the waking mind cannot fully carry them back, but fragments remain: déjà vu, strange familiarity, recurring locations, impossible memories, emotions without explanation. And occasionally, someone returns with more than fragments: a face, a warning, a location, a feeling impossible to forget. The ancient world believed dreams could open doors. Modern civilization closed those doors and called it progress. But the veil does not disappear simply because humanity stops looking. Every night, billions of people cross the threshold unknowingly, and somewhere beneath the dream, something may already be waiting. Next time on the Veil Archives, why do certain sounds trigger overwhelming emotion without explanation? Ancient frequencies, forgotten memory, and the possibility that sound itself can alter perception. The next recovered file, the silent frequency.